Corner kick ensue. Fired away by Singletary. Bounced around, now cleared away again by the Chieftains. Lucas trying to get the ball. Be picked up by Michaela Powers. Weatherford, nice job to steal it away. Now trying to go up the line, and it's out of play for a Pioneer throw-in. And for those of you tuning in just now, 3-1 lead for the Pioneers. Ivy Garrett with 2 goals. Responding back earlier on, an own goal after a cross from Loving. Here's Garrett again to try and run on that one. It'll be ruled a corner kick. Another corner for Leavenworth here. Be Taylor Heim to do the honors and swing from the right corner flag. It looks to be Cheney Howell, so a goalie substitution for the Chieftains. It's Cheney Howell for the moment. Will be sent right back. Lily Sanders will be waiting. Heim swings away for the Pioneers. Gets it right back. Swings away again. And that'll go behind the goal. It'll be a goal kick for the Lady Chieftains. Lily Sanders to check in for Kayla Thornton. Thornton nodded was one of the 2 captains, and it was going to be definitely a hard task to find a captain after the loss of McKenna Clem, a 4-year starter. Has done tremendous things for this program, and it's hard to replace a player like her. But Natalie Loving and Miley Maxwell definitely getting conference nods, and their freshman year definitely are going to set a standard for the new faces of this program. Closing in on 26 minutes. Throw for the Chieftains near midfield. One hopper right to the Pioneers. Trying to keep possession. Stolen away by the Chieftains. It's Sanders. Plays the ball through up the left side for Weatherford. If she can race onto that one. She cannot. She's beaten there by Singletary.
Pressure the ball out for a corner there.
Yeah, it does pressure the ball out for a corner. I think it was Evie Van Kirk.
I might be wrong there.
No, it'll be a goal kick.
Huh.
And a sub for the Pioneers. As it'll be Natalie Gilligley. As I'm not sure why the referee did not blow the whistle there to pause play as Lucas is trying to get off the field. Nevertheless, Chieftains now with a chance here. It's Maxwell near the right side of the box. Fires a cross in. Touched by Weatherford. Now trying to send it in. Just left it a little short. Is that a play? Maybe a goal kick for the Pioneers. 25 minutes and counting. Singletary, the goal kick coming up. Sends this one away.
Good step from Boone.
Joanna Boone wins it, trying to send it up for the Weatherford. Wasn't ready. Chieftains will get it back. Crossing it over to Engelhart. Sends it back to Mirando. Plays it forward once again to Maxwell. Lays it off for Engelhart. Now up the line for Maxwell. Flags down.
Great sequence here.
Maxwell crosses it, but nobody's there on the backside. Weatherford was the closest one, but that was just over her head. But a great sequence play for the Chieftains to try and build some confidence up. Throw in for the Pioneers.
Good win.
They'll retain possession. So we're trying to win it back. Pioneers trying to send it up the line. Deflected right back to the Chieftains. Weatherford trying to send it central. Cleared away by Leavenworth. Halsa sends it back up. Van Middlesworth will lay off of it, let Weatherford run on it, but instead it's Gilligie to win it, but sends it out of bounds. Chieftains will throw in quickly. Boone was the one to throw it in. Taylor Himes sends this up the field to Garrett. Turns, plays it forward to Madison. Now on the far side on a run, this is Wilder. And chase alongside her is Mirando, and nice job by Miranda to force it out of bounds. Throw in for the Lady Chieftains. And they'll move it up the field, touched by Madison. Chieftain throw near the bench. Mirando tosses it in. One touch to Van Middlesworth. Gets around the defense. Plays this one forward up the line for Maxwell. Beats De Moranville. They'll say last touched off of Maxwell. And a throw for the Pioneers. Their time was not the charm there. Throw in sent forward by Loving. And out of play, Maxwell. Throw for the Pioneers, one by Loving. Makes some nice moves up the line. Maxwell will replay herself. And Loving trying to send it forward, sends it right off of Taylor Groff, or Alyssa Groff, out of play. Loving will throw it in. Gets it to Maxwell. Crosses it in. Weatherford has a touch.
Tried to go for the half volley on the first touch.
Murray sends it forward. Weatherford trying to win it away. Sanders in chase.
Back on that left wing now.
Sanders will try and create an opportunity. She cuts back in, trying to send it forward. And Eigelhart and Maxwell. Eigelhart was a bit more forward than Maxwell there. As this is a booming ball that is trying to find Garrett. Can Garrett win it? Also right there, Garrett trying to lay it off and play it forward for Josie Brown. And Brown having to reset herself. Macy Murray, nice defense.
Great work there from Macy. Wins the foul.
I didn't blow his whistle there for a foul, but we'll get the signal. Van Middlesworth sends it forward. Maxwell, a nice win, but ricochets off of Weatherford. Pioneers send it up. They'll keep possession here for the moment.
A lot of long balls here from the Pioneers so far. Seems like they're just trying to keep the ball as far away from the goal as possible. Sacrificing a lot of ball control for, maybe some safety. So, Chieftains can read that and win the ball out of the air, but now come the other way here.
Here comes Loving, dancing around Madison. Sends it forward, just out of range for Maxwell. Singletary off her line. And scoops it up. Now she'll play this one forward. Miranda wins it. Sends it up the line, a little short for Eigelhart. Trying to keep it in. Wilder with it. Miranda sends it out. I was going to say last off of Wilder. They'll signal the sub. Kayla Thornton checks in for Grace Weatherford.
Looks like we'll see Lily move back out to the left wing. Thornton sliding at the attacking mid, and Van Middlesworth dropping back into that holding mid.
Leavenworth will try and sub in two for the moment. As it'll be Bianca Turner into the game for Groff, and then also PJ Wells checking in for Josie Brown. Loving wins the throw. Dances around Wilder. Goes up the line with it for Maxwell. And they'll say last touched off of Maxwell. It'll be a goal kick. Closing in on 19 minutes to play here in half number 2. Pioneers a 3-1 lead. Singletary telling her team to move. Got to find an opening somewhere, but this will roll right to Thornton. Van Middlesworth trying to win it. Pioneers still with it.
Great pressure here.
And the pressure from Van Middlesworth prevails on Michaela Powers. A throw in Sue. Sanders trying to play it forward on a cross, but it was too direct to Singletary. 18.5 minutes. One hopper, Boone gets the first touch. Then to Mirando, still going back. While they're trying to move it forward. And by Battison. Wells trying to play it forward to Garrett. Nice defense by Halsa to shield her away. Mirando plays it forward to Eigelhart. And trying to get it to Thornton, or trying to switch the field, it looks like. Leavenworth will win the ball nevertheless. And sent out of bounds by Gemma Halsa is Lily LaForce trying to go up the field and trying to make a play. Here's a throw from Leavenworth. Wells on it. Sends it forward, and I think Wells hit it with her hand. So it is a free kick. Taken by Gemma Halsa. A roller right to Van Middlesworth. Trying to send it forward up the line for Lily Sanders at a play. Throw for the Pioneers. Still trying to be one. It'll be Pioneer ball. Lily LaForce. Up for Garrett. Trying to cut central. Back for LaForce. And taken away by Natalie Loving. Loving the move around one defender. Wilder wins it and sends it out of play. They're going to say last touched off of Eigelhart. So Pioneer ball. Played up by Battison. And Chase Murray. Nice pressure defense there. Murray's going to force it away. Maxwell trying to run on and win it. Does. Takes a lot of pressure from behind. And Sanders will lay it off for Thornton to try and reset. Thornton will send a ball, and a nice run from Sanders up the left side. Trying to cut in. Read well by the Pioneers. They send this one back. And Chieftains will win a throw near midfield. The substitutions will go into the game. For the Pioneers, it'll be Noelle Lucas, and the first we see today of Elena Hedholm. She checks in for Peyton Van Middlesworth. And on off the field for the Pioneers, it looks to be number 13 and Alyssa Battison. Throw from Boone. Finds the feet of LaForce. Boone right back to Sanders. Sanders looked to try and have a play in. 50-50 ball. Picked up. It's Eigelhart on the left wing. Trying to win it from the Pioneer defense. And the ball's out. And they'll issue a goal kick for Leavenworth. Closing in on the 15-minute mark to play here in half number 2. As the Chieftains again still trying to knock on the door, Jamison.
Yeah, I mean, seems to be much of a repeat of the first half. And Chieftains have a great number of chances on goal. A lot of offensive pressure. We're just saying once we bag one, I think that the second one after that will come a lot easier. It's all about building momentum, especially here late in the game when you're down.
Sent forward. This is Loving in the midfield. She'll look to dance around Lucas and does. Cutting back to her left. Played forward for Maxwell.
A little deception with the finger point.
Maxwell plays it forward for Thornton. She has a chance. Off the crossbar. But it's going to be off the goalpost of the football upright. So it'll be a goal kick for the Pioneers. Leavenworth looks to get a substitution in. It'll be Evie Van Kirk, the junior. As Wilder shifts position, as it'll be Lily LaForce, the sophomore, out of the game. Singletary to take the goal kick as her center banks will drop next to her either side. The right side, Powers plays it forward for Wilder. Won by Maxwell in the midfield. She'll race forward with it, trying to make a move around. Poked away by the Pioneers. Maxwell still with it. Finds Loving open. Cuts it to Edholm. Now crosses it in. And Singletary took a few hops of desperation, but Singletary dives for it and gets it. Those are about 2 minutes removed. 13 minutes to play here in the game. Garrett sends it away, trying to find Wilder on the run. Throw for the Chieftains, they'll play quick. Sanders, nice ball for Thornton, 1-2 combo. Sanders trying to get the run on, and off the foot of Sanders, Powers to throw. Wilder gets the win off the throw. It'll be Boone to win it for the Lady Chieftains, but sent forward by the Pioneers. Avi Garrett right behind Halsa. Halsa wins it. Trying to find an opening. Does. Maxwell switches the field for Edholm and trying to keep it in play. Just goes under her foot and out of play. And we'll look to see a substitution for the Pioneers. It'll be Josie Brown, the freshman, checking into the game. It'll be for Avi Garrett. And the best attacker on the field tonight for the Pioneers out of the game. Scored 2 today. Here's Thornton playing it up the field for Sanders. Can she win it? She does. Takes a touch inside, but battled well by Michaela Powers, who sends it out of play. It'll be a Chieftain throw in. Thornton to throw it in. Finds Engelhart. Chieftains with possession off the throw. It's Maxwell. Sends a 50-50 ball in central. Engelhart right there, but Pioneers play it to Singletary. Close in on the 11-minute mark. Peyton Van Middlesworth will check back in for the Chieftains momentarily. And JMO, if the Chieftains with the attack they've been on recently, is there any chance Coach Warndorf could change his formation to try and match the attacking momentum to try and answer some goals right back?
I mean, you might think that with Avi Garrett coming off that maybe you get a bit more dicey and send an extra man up the field. We could totally see maybe a shift to a 3-back. Get another in the midfield or even another up top, and 3-4-3 might be a likely solution here to try to get some more offensive pressure. But regardless, I don't think that the pressure is the problem. I think just need to find that quality on the finish here as the Chieftains keep knocking on the door.
Dee Moranville sends a flyer. Roll right to Jalen Sparks in goal. And she'll look on for an option, closing it on the 10-minute mark. The 70th minute of the match approaching. Chieftains win the ball here. It's Thornton. Takes her time up the field. Cuts back central over Lucas. And trying to find Algahart. Dee Moranville the clearance. Chieftains still with possession. And Miranda trying to send it forward. PJ Wells clears it away. And Van Middlesworth will send off Bailey Engelhart. Throw one by Maxwell. Gets it back from Macy Murray. Maxwell trying to get a nice nifty move. He's trying to go around Evie Van Kirk. Leavenworth ball. And Avi Garrett will check back into the game for the Pioneers. Here's Wells. Loses it for a moment. Murray, the nice run to clear it away. It goes under the leg of the Pioneers there, and Michaela Powers. It'll go out of bounds. A throw for the Chieftains. Played quickly to Sanders up the left wing. Trying to go back in central. Finds Loving. Goes to her right. Tries to fire. Goal kick, Leavenworth. Avi Garrett, Liz Norris, and Alyssa Groff check in for the Pioneers. PJ Wells. be Trinity Love Wilder and Michaela Powers, the 3 off for the Pioneers. Less than 8.5 minutes to play here in the match. 3-1 lead. The Chieftains have been knocking on the door all day. Can they find one?
If there's a time for it, it's right now.
Loving trying to go up the field, still with it, despite meeting the defense. Loving dancing around Lucas does, sends a cross in, trying to get it to Van Middlesworth. It'll find the feet of Sanders. Thornton trying to play it in, cleared away to Garrett. Garrett's got space. She'll play it forward to more open space for the Leavenworth. A nice job by Halstead with the pressure. Garrett back central for Leavenworth. Takes a touch to her right side. Plays it back forward. Leavenworth just trying to keep away in the Chieftains defending third. And Murray will play it back. Leavenworth has a touch. And a roll right in the hands of Jalen Sparks. Chieftains got to get it up the field now. 7:20 to play. Sends it forward to Sanders, who all she can do is just settle it out of bounds. Pioneer throw. Out of play. Grace Weatherford checks in for Elena Edholm. That's out of play. For the Chieftains. Or sends it forward. Thornton the switch. Weatherford. Plenty of pressure around her. It goes off the bank of Thornton. Loving wins it here. Loving will push forward. Takes a touch to the outside. She'll look to play from the wing.
Chieftains with numbers in the box here too.
Loving wanted a foul there. But it'll be out of bounds, they say, off the run up the sideline. Chieftain throw. Leavenworth has numbers forward.
Great tackle from Miley there.
Maxwell, a nice tackle. Keeps possession for the Chieftains. Thornton trying to get around. Lucas wins it for Leavenworth. Maxwell limping a little bit. Do hope she's okay. The win from Boone, trying to play it forward to Sanders. Boone trying to keep possession for the Chieftains. Boone lays it off for Thornton. Finds Loving central open. What will Loving do? Has it poked away? Still get it?
Drive into the field now here.
Loving surveys, now fires. Singletary, the nice catch and goal. 5 minutes to play. What's it going to be for the Chieftains? Maxwell sends it up. It's to Sanders. Played forward for Van Middlesworth. Now back central, cleared away by Dee Moranville. Already taking a touch, but just a little bit too in front of her. Pioneers will win possession near the defensive third. Reagan Jensen has it stolen away by Boone. Plays it up forward. Trying to get it to Van Middlesworth. As they last off the Pioneers. Chieftain throw. They'll go quickly here, trying to find Sanders again. And Boone had it against her sideline. Liz Norris, plenty of pressure. Deep throw in. Thornton has it central. Chieftains, if they need to get a response here, now would be the time. As it deflects off and rolls out of bounds, Chieftains will have a throw. Again, they'll go quick. Mirando plays it to Weatherford now sent away by D. Moranville. It's played forward by the Pioneers, and it'll just roll and roll. Chieftains will have a goal kick. That's all Evie Van Kirk could do with plenty of pressure to the left. Just play it forward. It'll be a goal kick. Gemma also to take it for the Chieftains. 3 minutes to play. We've seen crazier things happen in the last 3 minutes of play. Well, what's it going to be now, J-Mo?
I'd like to think that even a goal here might be too late now.
Leavenworth off a throw. Maxwell, a nice tackle. Chieftains retain possession. Van Middlesworth will send it forward off a run for Weatherford. And just out of play. Throw for the Pioneers. It'll be
A step
Bianca
up here
Turner.
in pressure. We seem
Chieftains will step up just a little bit. Loving wins it off the throw. Van Middlesworth plays it back for Thornton. Plenty of space in the midfield. And just out of reach, it'll be sent way, way back. A throw for the Pioneer, goal kick for the Pioneers, but they'll have subs. And they'll stop the clock. And clock's not stopped. So they now stop it. Minute 39.
surely we'll see a reset.
Not sure. I guess we will not see a reset. Minute and a half. Thornton plays it forward to Sanders. Sanders looks to attack. And plays it back for Boone. Now trying to play it in central. Won by Leavenworth. Thornton a nice tackle. Still with the Pioneers. Norris sends it forward. But Jim also right there to make the tackle.
Final minute of play here.
Loving looks to work around the defense. Sends a ball forward for Maxwell. It's the last chance the Chieftains have. Maxwell has it poked away by D. Moranville. It's still in play. They say no, it's a corner kick. Loving's got to get over there quickly. 35 seconds in counting. It's got to be a quick sit up and go.
He'll play it short here.
They'll play short. It's Maxwell. Cuts inside, goes to the right. Off the outstretched leg of D. Moranville. Chieftains still with it. Loving plays back for Maxwell. Sends a cross in. Right there's Van Middlesworth. Rattles around and picked up by Singletary.
And that may signal the end of the game here.
And the Chieftains trying to play a combination in the box the final time. Trying to get an answer. Won't be able to get past the Pioneers again. Final score 3-1. And the Chieftains will drop to 0-2-1. And for the Pioneers, 2-0-1 on the season. And the Pioneers' only tie came to Lewisburg, who looks to be one of the top competitors in the Frontier League. As that'll do it for our match this evening. We'll step aside for just a few moments for our post-game show presented by our friends at Brothers Markets, where they treat you like family. Back in just a moment on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Shop local and save at Brothers Market in Tonganoxie, where we treat you like family. Brothers Market has great everyday deals throughout the store. Enjoy fresh cut steaks from the meat department, the freshest fruits and vegetables from the produce aisle, and savor the flavors from the bakery. Check out their weekly ad to get the best deals on what you need. From apples to aspirin, Cool Whip to cool crisp lettuce. Brothers Market, open daily. Learn more at shopbrothersmarket.com. First State Bank and Trust is with you wherever you are with complete online banking. Cheering on the Chieftains once again? Why not pay your bills online? Waiting on your kiddos to get out of school? Seems like a good time to make a transfer. Or how about making a deposit from here? Back in the gym for another night? Why not get an e-statement while you cheer on Tongi? And of course, at First State Bank and Trust, you can always bank from right here. Come on in and see us and get your very own Chieftain card. To learn more about all the great ways to bank with First State Bank and Trust, go to firststateks.com. For more than 15 years, Lynch Real Estate has been a leader in the KC Metro.
Hi, I'm Dan Lynch with Lynch Real Estate, inviting you to come let us prove to you why Lynch Real Estate is a name you can always trust.
Dan and his team have built a reputation for unparalleled customer service and satisfaction by building lasting relationships. Learn more about Lynch Real Estate at lynchresidential.com or give them a call at 913-369-3000.
Whether you're a first-time buyer or a high-end seller, I'm here to make it happen.
The Tonganoxie Recreation Commission is committed to creating community through parks, people, and programs. And now, with their all-new activity center, the Tonganoxie Rec Commission can do even more. Tongi Rec understands the benefits reaped through recreation are endless. Tongi Rec has a long list of classes, activities, and programs for the young and young at heart. For program pricing and schedules, call 913-845-3502. Visit them at the all-new activity center at the Tonganoxie High West campus or go to tongirec.org.
Hi, do you offer insurance bundling?
Enter authentication code to start transaction.
Where would I get the code?
Please enter code.
Okay.
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Wrong.
Let's talk about bundling and see if there are other ways for you to save with a super check.
That sounds great.
Here, take a look.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Tex Vandervoort in Tonganoxie today.
Community-minded and community-strong. That's what you get at Community National Bank in Tonganoxie. Community National offers big city amenities with the personalization of a small-town bank. They make banking easy with a 24-hour on-site ATM and mobile app that allows you to bank from anywhere. They offer great options on loans, checking and savings accounts, CDs, safety deposit boxes, and more. Stop by and let their friendly staff serve you at 231 North Main Street in Tonganoxie. Community National Bank, proud supporters of Chieftain Athletics. Member FDIC.
Tonganoxie is the ideal location to start a business. That's why the Tonganoxie Business Association has strived towards a common goal of adding value to businesses and the community since 2015. They assist in providing improved services for customers and visitors, encouraging and enhancing businesses, and preserving historical and cultural assets. Follow them on Instagram for the latest and upcoming event information and become a member today by visiting their website, tonganoxiebusinessassociation.com. Proud supporters of Chieftain Athletics.
The same look and location of a classic drugstore with the services and supplies of a modern pharmacy. That's what you'll find at the Downtown Drug Store in Tonganoxie. Of course, Downtown Drug is the local choice for your prescriptions and health needs, but did you know they have the best selection of Tonganoxie Pride and Chieftain Game Day gear in town? And a whole lot more. Cards, gifts, home decor, and even the best way to satisfy that sweet tooth. The Downtown Drug Store. Call 913-369-3800 or visit them online at thedowntowndrugstore.com.
Back here on Tonganoxie Sports Live, time for our post-game show presented by Brothers Market. Check out their weekly ads and specials in store on their website at shopbrothersmarket.com, where they treat you like family, as the Chieftains will fall to 2 losses and a tie this season. The final score 3-1 Pioneers. A solid first half, own goal that led up from across for Loving, and Avi Garrett finding the net, but then Garrett would net one more along with, I believe it was Garrett again. I think Garrett had a hat trick in that game, but 3-1 the final as they break it down. And your thoughts, JMO?
Well, I mean, I didn't think that the Chieftains ever looked like they were going to lose 3-1. I mean, one of those games where the score doesn't truly reflect the nature of the play. The Chieftains were knocking on the door all game. They were basically foot on the door, kicking it down. Plenty of chances from many players, a lot of electric play, but in the end it was the finishing that led to the defeat today.
And of course, when we look at how well the wing play did again, I mean, that's going to be the recipe for success going throughout the season is the wing play of Loving, and you can add Sanders in too, despite having her goal being taken away. Sanders, phenomenal job on the wing play as well. I mean, it looks to be the Chieftains have found the recipe for success, but putting it all together with the added pieces that they need to score, what's that going to be looking like in the future of the season?
Well, I mean, as we go on, obviously this squad has a lot of young talent. We talk about Lily a lot today. She is a freshman player. Also, Gemma on the back line being a freshman, and several sophomore players on this varsity roster. So a lot of youth in the squad, and I think that obviously this is, some people who are maybe a little new to varsity soccer, high school soccer too. And it's just getting more game time with each other, figuring out how you play. Obviously, you can play that wide ball that we've seen, a lot of crossing in, but sometimes there was a lack of numbers in the box too. So it's just being on the same wavelength and putting it all together here. But this is a very dangerous Chieftains lineup I see, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the season.
We'll step aside here for just another matter of moments. We'll bring up Coach Orndorff to recap the game and what's coming up next here on our Brothers Market postgame show on Tonganoxie Sports Live, presented by Kansas Insurance.
When it comes to rehabilitation, despite what you're told, you can choose where you want to go. Physical Therapy Solutions in Tonganoxie is independently owned, allowing them to work with all doctors and your insurance to ensure a smooth transition, especially from a knee or hip replacement. Choose from one of their highly qualified physical therapists for an individualized plan of care to achieve long-term health benefits. Contact Physical Therapy Solutions today and let them help you. Go to ptsolutionsks.com for more information. Midwest Chiropractic Center is a friendly and caring clinic providing comprehensive care for your chiropractic, rehabilitative, and fitness needs. Upon entering one of our offices, you are treated like family. The staff cares about your health, and their approach to care proves it. With 3 locations in Tonganoxie, Lansing, and Bonner Springs, plus some Saturday hours, Midwest Chiropractic Center is dedicated to offering affordable, gentle chiropractic care. Midwest Chiropractic Center, getting you back to active.
Make the landscape of your dreams a reality with a stop at Oak Creek Nursery and Landscape. Just 15 minutes outside of Tonganoxie, come explore their full nursery of plants, trees, shrubs, annuals, and perennials. Learn from their certified specialists about proper seeding, watering, planting, lawn treatment, and so much more. Visit their website to enroll in classes, preview upcoming events, and request an estimate for your next project. Or give them a call at 913-351-5296. Oak Creek Nursery and Landscape, your one-stop shop for outdoor living.
Has your furnace left you out in the cold? Pipes plugged? Are you underwater with your water heater? If so, you'll be glad you called Ladd. Ladd Service Company in Tonganoxie has been your heating, cooling, and plumbing specialist since 1986. Ladd is your dealer for top quality brands like York, Aprilaire, and Wolverine Brass. Plus, they maintain and service all other brands. Schedule your appointment by calling 913-369-3509. Visit laddserviceco.com to see why you'll be glad you called Ladd.
Are you ready for a mouth-watering journey down memory lane? Introducing Flashbacks. Start your day off right with our fluffy pancakes, omelets, or a cinnamon roll. For lunch, sink your teeth into our juicy made-to-order burgers, Philly cheese, and more. Flashbacks' friendly staff and welcoming atmosphere make every visit a delight, and their menu is filled with comfort food that will give you those warm, delicious flashbacks. Visit them today in downtown Tonganoxie, open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. to 12:30 p.m.
Family owned and operated Wizard of Paws is a 5th-generation business located in the heart of downtown Tonganoxie. The professionally trained staff takes pride in making every dog and cat look its best, whether it be to breed-specific trim or an adorable, cute pet trim. Plus, their facility offers amenities and space that are doggone amazing. Call Wizard of Paws to make your appointment at 913-416-0255 or visit them at 406 East 4th Street in Tonganoxie. Learn more at wizardofpawstongi.com.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with the Jay Hatfield Auto Group. We've been serving the Four States area for over 29 years, and we now have 6 locations which offer Chevrolet, GMC, Ford, and Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Each of our locations is operated by a Jay Hatfield family member or managing partner. At Jay Hatfield, we're here to earn your business and trust. We have approximately 300 pre-owned and 300 new vehicles in stock or on their way, and we're making deals. Come see us at Jay Hatfield location today and let us make you part of the Jay Hatfield family.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you. At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to S&S Auto and Body Shop in Tonganoxie. S&S has been the area's premier auto collision repair center since 1972, working on all makes and models, glass replacement, bumper repair, fiberglass and plastic, color matching, and so much more. And they work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game and learn more at snsautoandbody.com or call 913-369-3193.
For a winning team, contact White Birch Properties, the real estate MVPs.
Shop.
Mutus. My apologies. Back here on the Brothers Market post-game show, joined by Coach Warndorf. Coach, your thoughts on the game?
There's a lot of good stuff from our team out there. Create a lot of opportunities, and you fix those defensive mishaps, I guess you take it, and then really I think we're the more dominant team on that pitch there tonight.
And it was kind of what me and Jamison talked about, the wing play that was really dominant. You had Natalie, you had Lily. I mean, talk about how good that wing play has been so far, even from game one on. You had a lot of good combination play from Natalie on the cross, and then same against the game in Baldwin. I mean, how would you describe your attack this year so far?
I mean, they're high flying on the outsides, and Lily tonight just really came alive. I don't think we've really played her on the wing, and finding those combinations with her, Peyton, Natalie, working off 1-2s off each other. They can work down that line. And feeding Bailey on the outside as well. And then Natalie just taking the ball herself and going down the line. And then, of course, Miley just going across the field. She can get through balls and those outside balls too. So, I mean, we had a really good attack up there tonight. Just unfortunately, we couldn't finish our chances.
Last year, 3-0. This year, 3-1. Avi Garrett on the attack for Leavenworth. Been really dominant the last 2 years. Of probably going to be another conference nod this year. But defensively, although an experienced group, just still got a bit of work to do, just trying to find the bits and pieces there. But, I mean, defensively, what are you going to look forward to next game?
So our defensive shape's coming along. We kind of figured out our back four, who we like back there. Plugged Johanna in last game, and she's done really well on that left side. I don't think really she stymied all the attacks on the left side. And then You have a Macy, our senior, really starting to take charge there in that center back. And so I think she's learning that role, figuring that role out as that lead center back. And then Gemma, being a freshman, just being confident because she knows what she's doing. So just be confident and go do your job, and that'll help. And then Harley on the outside, cleaning up the outside too, helps a lot. So they're coming along, and I told the team it's going to take about 6 games to be who we were. So we're getting there, and we clean up the defensive mistakes, and then we put the ball in the back of the net. I mean, this is a whole totally different game.
You talked to me this summer about the youth that you have coming in this year, Lily being one of them. I mean, talk to me about what you've seen from the youth last year, taking a big step, especially Natalie being a captain, Miley being a leader, and then also you have the freshmen coming in as well, really experienced, really talented. And then, of course, you talk about that senior leadership as well, and Macy and Elena as well. I mean, just a few names that you can name, but, I mean, talk to me about what you've seen from your roster so far this year.
This year, I've been telling them, it's night and day difference. When I first took over, I mean, we won 1 game that first season, and I told those, they were freshmen that year, like, it's by your senior year, it's going to be a different game. And it is definitely when you add these young players in. This year, like you said, Lily just being a piece anywhere on the field that we can kind of put her. And we've got JV players too that are really good. If you didn't have these seniors out there, they'd be out there playing. I mean, they'd be good too. So I think that helps a lot. I mean, you can see it, our JVs winning games. And then that senior leadership, Kayla there in the middle helps out a lot. And then Macy in the back. Harley on the outside too.
Yeah.
Yep. So
of course.
She's been great. And then Jaylyn back there at keeper. And we thrust her in there last year, and she's getting better and better and learning the position as well.
It was kind of that halfway point last season where you had Cheney in goal, and it looked to be that, you almost decided to jump her in there, but they kind of pulled back on that and said, let Jaylyn finish this one out. And
yep. Yeah, Cheney's done great. She's gotten better, and even Kaylee as the other keeper too. But I thought last year, if we're going to throw someone in the fire and throw it to Jaylyn, she can handle it, and then anything goes wrong. Jaylyn's strong. She's tough, and then she's a good player too. So, and she's gotten better throughout the time. I mean, she was a softball catcher, and that's all her experience was.
Yeah.
And so to see her now out diving left and right.
And, she's going to play softball in college next year. And, with you being a goalkeeper coach, you have a little extra soft spot for the goalkeepers as well. So, understandably so. So, moving on to Thursday, taking on one of your former assistants at Kaylee Shaw. Well, Kaylee Wawasuk now she got married recently. Yep. So, talk to me about what's going to be that matchup on Thursday for you looks like.
So we'll probably roll out pretty much the same. I haven't looked at their game film, but they're on grass. So I'm going to kind of treat it like we did Baldwin to that point and the kind of the attack that we're going to go with. And then they have a wider field, I believe, and it's a big crest. So it's going to be interesting.
Kind of just slants downward. I remember playing on that grass, and I thought to myself, I want to be nothing more than to get off this grass.
Oh, man. It's definitely an advantage to them. But it'll be fun seeing Kaylee. She was a great assistant here, and I'm so proud of her. And but we'll be enemies for about, 80 minutes on Thursday, and then we'll go back to being friends.
Has she said anything to you prior before this, or do you imagine that sometime between tomorrow and Thursday she'll say something to you?
We probably won't talk. We talked beginning of the season, made sure see how she's doing, how the team's going, and just wishing her best of luck. And I won't say anything to her till after Thursday, and then keep up with her.
And that's also going to be difficult on your assistants as well. Josie and Nanako as well, being teammates of hers, definitely going to be a little bit of a
it'll be
tough task.
It'll be tough, but it'll be fun. And I told the girls, I was like, we have to go in there and just give our best shot to Kaylee here first, and then we can go love on her afterwards.
But Coach, my last question for you is, of course, this is going to be the only game we air on Tongi Sports Live, and Tongi Soccer Live will have the rest of the season for you. But what can we look forward to from this team for those who want to tune in as well?
I mean, it's turning into some exciting soccer. I mean, over the years, if you watch this team grow, we're finally taking on that style that I like to play. And, you're seeing the opportunities in front of the goal. And gosh, man, if we put that in the back of the net, there's going to be a lot of cheers going on in this crowd all the time. And I think that you're going to start seeing that. And hopefully it's going to open up like floodgates and goals after in games, and start seeing some zeros on the defense side.
And JMO, any questions?
No, sir.
Coach Orndorff, everybody, after the 3-1 loss, but continuing to look to build. And Thursday, Thursday is going to be a tough test for you.
It will be, but it'll be fun. I'm excited.
Fun one. Yeah,
I'm
fun
excited
one.
to go out there and play, and it's always a battle.
Absolutely. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
3-1 the final here from Beatty Field in Tonganoxie. And that'll do it for our Brothers Market postgame show. Again, tune into Tongi Soccer Thursday as the Chieftains will battle the Lions in a battle of assistant or mentor versus the students. And as I take a look at what's next for Tongi Sports Live, this will be the last you see of me on this channel. Be sure to check me out on Spring Hill Sports Live, Lewisburg Sports Live, Paola Sports Live. I'll be active amongst the 3 channels, but Caden behind the camera as well will be there as we take a look at what game will be on next on tap for Tongi Sports Live. It'll be Monday, April 21st at 4 p.m. It'll be the Atchison Phoenix coming on to take on the Lady Chieftains softball squad in a doubleheader. And then you go the 22nd of April. It'll be a game against Bonner Springs, a baseball. And then finally, April 29th, it will be a softball game against the Baldwin Bulldogs, a battle of conference opponents on April 29th. Those will be the last 3 games on the channel for you, as that'll wrap it up here for Tongi Sports Live from Beatty Field. For my cameraman, Ken Carbajo, and my partner, Jameson Brightsman, thanks for joining me. I'm Brendan Bullen, signing off from Beatty Field at Tonganoxie High School.
From the gridiron to the hardcourt, the pitch to the mat, don't miss any of the action. We're there with live, local sports coverage at Varsity Sports.